the Saints. Will Lutz has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 20.
It said, give me a chance.
Six-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Green 80!
Six-man. Check girls, check girls.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, Wilson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What, does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Wilson going to hand it to Brosize. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On second and very short, Wilson in double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
I was going to pick it there, too.
Seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions, hard to do.
Looks for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
That's what we need right there.
Let's go, let's go.
And the house right there. The house all counting right there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously cost one.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Wilson. Throwing again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Here's Carson. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we get that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. C.J. Procise was the intended target. But now it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Yeah, let's go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A.J. Klein drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Now it's Ginn. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for his fullback there, Zach Line. And now it's 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better than it hits the ground, instead going to an opposite color jersey.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Let's go, team.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready? 95, 56. 54 Mike. Yeah, that's what I do.
Breeze now on 1st down. And Thomas has it. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
So after the run by Kamara, now another first and 10.
Check, 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 check. Shift. Watch the shift.
We go 21, 21. Switch. We go 21, 21.
Throwing now is Breeze. It's Hill, complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
At the 45-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Seahawks, nothing.
Set. 95-56, 95-56.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Ready, set.
Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Third and 7.
Ready.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Breeze. It's caught. Smith. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. Here we go with Kamara. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Kill.
Running with Kamara. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Get him, boy.
Big Al Woods there to make the tackle.
On the Seahawks 33-yard line.
Ready. 5-9.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
On second down, Kamara. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 33 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, Gardner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Hey,
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Seahawks take over first and 10.
Yeah, man, real shit, man. We out here with this shit, man.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it? Nowhere to escape when he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end, Cameron Jordan.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. To try again after the sack. Wilson
Hit his ass. He ain't going nowhere. My fat man moving out here.
Here back to his own 6. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
47 is the mic. Rip left, rip left.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Gill. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Go, ready. Let's get that roll. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Yeah, let's get
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. They complete it to Hill.
Taysom Hill only giving
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Seahawks' 45-yard line.
ready. 95-56. Rapid.
Now Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Ready.
Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
And what's the ball? My mate. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Hey, Zoo. 57. Mike, 57.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Open nose, Michael Thomas. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards, good for the Saints, 1st down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Al Woods gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Another try after the first down sack. Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boys.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Ready.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
I'm coming after you. Underground.
Working from the gun. It's Breeze. He's got Smith here. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Good.
And this one is right down the middle. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game and you look at the backgrounds of these kickers? It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Again on 2nd and 10. It's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A hat tip to P.J. Williams there defensively, making sure that one didn't find its target.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And this will be taken at the 13. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before half the Breeze. Knocked in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Now a play fake. Breeze. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be 2nd down.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch.
Toss play, Camaro. And he's got room. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Now, back in my old days, before college, I played a little bit of offense. I used to love to pitch the ball to my bats. How about that pitch right on that play?
Yeah, going right. People run to the right more than to the left, don't they, in real life and in video games?
That is true. A lot of offenses constructed to run to the right side of the line of scrimmage. Those big tackles, usually your power blockers.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. To throw, it's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Bradley McDougald that time able to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock it out of the way and bring up second down.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Third down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Watch the run.
Breeze now to throw. And that will be incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is more and call more of that.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Wilson now to throw again. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter if it's man or zone.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Josh Gordon, 82 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard. Urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
They go for just one here as it's up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
A quick throw out to Thomas. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. A 10th carry for Panera. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
At the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Kamara. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
Time right. 4 down, check. 4 down.
Now Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now Breeze.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Drew Brees.
First and 10. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go for a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Yeah.
Ready. Yellow waiting. 57 to Mike. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
57. Mike, 57. First down.
Breeze now on first down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Hit his aim.
Complete to Gordon, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That throw good for 4. It's second down. To throw again on second down. Wilson. He hits his running back, close ice. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Wilson now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Yep, let's go.
Intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell.
Let's go. Let's go.
Too shy of midfield.
The fucking greatest, man.
He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now Breeze going to back away. He'll signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
On 2nd and 9. Freeze. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Kill.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth.
Ready. 5-9. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
They get this again. Jet sweep. Looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
The Saints on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Breeze.
Oh, I bullshit. Why bullshit like that?
Intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. There he goes right side.
Bullshit like that?
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before.
Let's go.
Trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Let's get it. Ready. Yellow lady. Set. Get trapped. Get trapped. Tight dog. Tight. You kill. Deuce. 80 weapon. Watch the eye. Check. Shoot.
A give to Kamara running right. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Saints on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
Set. 95-56. Double time, double time. 4 down, 4 down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Gets this one to Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Throwing again on second down. Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Hey, kill.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And an alley to run. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Breeze going to throw. Being chased out left. He can run.
Get it, Drew Brees.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards in a first. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play. Wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped. Good coverage downfield. And he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically. But it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway. And now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. One man in the backfield, Murray on second and goal.
Let's go. Deep, tight,
He'll get it up the middle. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still 8 up time, count points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way, touchdown Seattle. Josh Gordon, an 80-yard touchdown, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Important extra point up and through, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And the Saints hands team able to win this one in. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. The busy night continues for Kamara. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's moved. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Look at the dance of the juke.
Let's go, Taysom.
A big pickup there. Without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time first down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took it downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the 4th quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
He's gonna block that shit and return that shit, nigga.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed.
Know what it is, nigga.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this...
Let somebody get some motherfucking funnel from Rodney and shit. Alright.